Top 10 Most Underrated Military Generals. Number 10. Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. He was a revolutionary who helped establish the Republic of Turkey. He was Turkey's first president, and his reforms modernized the country. Number 9. Otto von Bismarck. The German statesman was largely responsible for the creation of the German Empire in 1871. A leading diplomat of the late 19th century, he was known as the Iron Chancellor. Number 8. Paul von Lettow-Vorbeck. Also called the Lion of Africa, was a general in the German army and the commander of its forces in the German East Africa campaign. For 4 years, with a force of about 14,000, he held in check a much larger force of 300,000 British, Indian, Belgian, and Portuguese troops. Number 7. George Smith Patton, Jr. He was a general of the United States Army who commanded the USA 7th Army in the Mediterranean theater of World War II, and the USA 3rd Army in France and Germany after the Allied invasion of Normandy in June 1944. Number 6. Georgy Zhukov. He was a Soviet general and marshal of the Soviet Union. He also served as chief of the General Staff, Minister of Defense, and was a member of the Presidium of the Communist Party. During the Second World War, Zhukov oversaw some of the Red Army's most decisive victories. Number 5. Julius Caesar. He was a Roman statesman and military general who played a critical role in the events that led to the demise of the Roman Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire. He was also a historian and author of Latin prose. Number 4. Charles Cornwallis. He was sympathetic to American views during pre-war political disputes in Parliament but became one of the most prominent British generals during the War for Independence. He is known for his surrender at Yorktown, Virginia, in October 1781 after allowing his army to become trapped there. Number 3. Vo Nguyen Giap. He was a general in the Vietnam People's Army and a politician. He is considered one of the greatest military strategists of the 20th century. Number 2. Robert Edward Lee. He was an American and Confederate soldier, best known as a commander of the Confederate States Army. He commanded the Army of Northern Virginia in the American Civil War from 1862 until its surrender in 1865. Number 1. Erwin Rommel. He was a German general and military theorist, popularly known as the Desert Fox. He served as field marshal in the Wehrmacht of Nazi Germany during World War II, as well as serving in the Reichswehr of the Weimar Republic, and the Army of Imperial Germany.